My name is David Kramer, and I'm an artist from New York. I live in New York City. I was born there, and I've lived there almost my whole life. I found out about this project through Alexander. He contacted me, and I found it very interesting that the work I've made for the past few years has a sort of wanderlust for this American dream, this vision of America that I wonder if it exists. And although I make my work really for myself, it's always interesting to me that it translates out to other cultures. But not surprising, because I think this American dream idea is something that has been the best thing, the only thing that America has exported of any real quality. And that dream is depicted in films and music and art, and that is where I depict it myself. For this project, I thought about this idea. I understood that there was this factory, and they had, and this was during the the communist era, and the people who worked in the factory were not permitted to sit down on while they worked at the job, so they made these stools and they hid them. And then they would take these stools out, either for when they could take a break or have lunch, but basically they were always hidden away from this factory. And I thought about that kind of a life and how difficult, how horrible it would be to work under these kind of conditions without any hope of any kind of better life. So when I started to think about the chairs, I was looking at a lot of advertisements for cars, and this sort of is always the big dream in America, or at least it had been, to own a car, to drive, to be able to have the freedom and the luxury of a car. And this is a big part of that dream, the way they advertised it. And the images that I used on the stool were images of women sitting in the interior of these cars, lounging back, trying to show you just how luxurious and great your life could be if you had one of these cars. So I wanted to make sort of a dream and a dream you could sit on.